Game 4 between Western Nevada and College of Southern Nevada. Coyotes getting on over here. Already one down. Sage DM up on the bump, throwing over to Westmoreland. And there's a balk. So we've seen a couple almost balks all weekend. And the first one comes here via DM and the Coyotes.
I like that. Almost balk. I got to see that stat in some sabermetric nerds dictionary.
It's like an almost slip. You can't almost slip. It's either you do slip or you don't slip.
Exactly. It's like almost being pregnant. It's no such thing.
Yeah, something like that. Sage DM delivered the first pitch.
Go too far.
A little against DJ Peters outside for ball one. So started out, Modler was out at the dish. Grounded ball left side of Jay Martz. E6 in the books put him on first, and now he's over at second via the balk. And then Mannins came up, second batter up, struck out. And now we have DJ Peters with a 1-0 count, fouling that one off, bringing a 1-1.
Lacing it back to the Coyote dugout.
Top one. Coyotes have taken the first three games this weekend so far, looking to close this one out, trying to get the complete sweep against their rivals from the north.
Not for long, but this will be our last home series against Western Nevada.
And the 1-1 from Sage Diem. Misses outside. You got Newsom behind the dish, Westmoreland at first, Johnson at second, Wiggins at third, Martz at short, Perns in left, Latham in center, Hand in right for your Coyotes. Diem looking for his next strike. 2-1 on the way. Misses low and in. Newsom's going to knock it down, try to throw it over the third. Not in time to Wiggins. And Modler now 90 feet away from the Wildcats taking the lead.
Modler's basically got on base and moved to every base because of a mistake, all the way to third base because of a mistake. And Wildcats already threatening to put one across here in this 9-inning affair. Last game was only scheduled for 7, went 5. This one's scheduled for 9. Coyotes looking to end it the same way they did last time, but we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
That one gets fouled off, bringing the count full.
Counts 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Sage Diem. Lefty was supposed to attend University of North Carolina this year. Only thing he's missing out on right now is some free student tickets to the Final Four.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
But then again, they are in the middle of baseball season, so don't know how accessible that would be either.
Full count pitch gets him swinging at air for strike 3. Second strikeout, swinging strikeout in a row for Diem.
Yeah, back-to-back, Mannins, and then Peters. Going to bring up the cleanup hitter now, Bradley Lewis, number 20 for Western Nevada.
Diem 6 feet tall, 190-pound freshman on the hill. 2 strikeouts already. Runner on third for the Wildcats. First pitch against Lewis goes low and in.
Western Nevada rocking the camo tops today.
Yeah, their version of the camos.
Yep.
Camo blue-gray with the gray pants.
Sure. There you go.
Showing bunt.
Ooh.
Dragged it foul.
A second game in a row they've tried to bunt with 2 outs and a man on third.
Tried that squeeze. They did it in the second game yesterday.
Interesting strategy.
Very interesting.
Counts evened up at a ball and a strike now with 2 down.
Diem getting set. And the 1-1. Ground ball right up the middle. Getting it is Johnson. Have to throw it away. Falling away. Did he get there in time? He got it. Westmoreland digs that one out of an excellent throw from Johnson. A fadeaway shot, if you will, over to first. Gets the third out. Negates a run coming around. And only no hits here at the top of the first. Coyotes about to go grab the bats. Here we go, bottom of the first. Leading off will be number 32, Dylan Johnson. And up on the hill for the Wildcats, number 31, Jordan Reagan. Couple stats on Reagan, freshman, left-handed freshman that is. 6'2", 185 pounds out of Medford, Oregon. Up on the hill.
Western Battle recruits from all over the place.
Yeah, their recruiting is deep. Heck, they went to Belgium for one guy.
Very true.
You got Reagan on the hill, Salyers behind the dish, Nist at first, Modler at second, Mannins at third, Cornwell at short, Seacrest in left, Lewis in center, Yagi in right. Johnson's first pitch goes high and out for ball one.
Sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. What you said still has me laughing, Devin. 1-0 pitch misses out away. Counts not even at a ball and a strike apiece. Yeah, they did go to Belgium to find a baseball player. Excuse me, 2 balls and no strikes to count here on DJ. 2-0 on the way.
Little shot at Lewis. Got the shades on. Catching it for out number 1.
Mark that at F8 in your books at home.
We've seen Lewis in left. Now we see him in center. Collecting the first out of the inning.
Yeah. Going to bring up Jarrell Latham here. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Pitcher's lefty. Latham's lefty. See who wins the battle of the lefties.
First pitch on the way. Taking it opposite field. It's going to land in foul territory unless Seacrest can get to it. Just out of his reach.
Too much foul ground in this ballpark to get to that baseball.
True. A lot of space down there. A little less space now with the VIP seats down there on the left field line.
Enough room out there to set up a mini hotel for the ballpark and foul grounds.
Call it the
Town Place Marriott CSN Hotel. There you go.
Oh, that'd be nice.
There you go. Talk about VIP seating right from your bedroom.
There's a shot now opposite field again. Seacrest backing up on it and catching it for out number 2.
Technically, if our hotel's filled, we have a sellout every game. 2 down now with number 23 coming to the plate. Blake Wiggins. Make sure I was getting the right name. I saw one bat coming up. It wasn't Wiggins. It was just Jordan Hand picking up the bat in front of Wiggins.
Hand will be on deck. Westmoreland in the hole. Then you got Newson. And then let's see what else we got around here. Oh, hang on. You got Verdugo, then Martz, then Perns.
There you go.
First pitch on the way. Outside.
Blake Wiggins with the game-winning sacrifice fly RBI in the first game, giving the Coyotes a hard-fought 10-0 victory.
In 5 innings nonetheless.
Yes.
Looking to jump out early once again. 1-0, misses high.
Still possible to have a hard-fought 10-run win. Just fight hard for the 10 runs you win by. 2 balls, no strikes to count now.
And the 2-0. High and out, 3-0. Reagan falling behind.
Blake Wiggins doing a nice job at the plate, watching that baseball go by him there. Wise not to swing. Sometimes it'd be very hard not to swing in those situations.
3-0. 4-0. And
Walk.
Wiggins will head over to first.
Got himself a walk. 2-out walk nonetheless. Come back to bite in the rear end sometimes, those 2-out walks. It's going to bring up Jordan Hand here. Jordan Hand, very productive weekend. Yesterday, as I mentioned, the first game, middle of the lineup had a combined 9 hits to give him first victory over the Wildcats. Second game, hitting was sporadic, but nonetheless did come through when it mattered in the 9th inning.
Last game, we went 2 for 3. Single RBI, 3 RBI, or single and a double, and 3 RBIs to his name only just a couple hours ago.
Yes, first pitch to Jordan Hand, a little off-speed pitch that catches the outside corner for strike 1.
0-1 count, crowd getting loud.
Breaking
misses
ball,
out.
Just missing low and below the knees there. Evening up the count at a ball and a strike apiece here. Wind blowing from right to left today. If you're new to the broadcast, 335 down both lines. Left and right center, 375. And to center field, 400 feet.
About 410, 415 if you want to get over the Coyote Cliff. 1-1. Hanging curveball, throw down to first.
He got him.
Ooh, very close. Good throw from Salyers to Nist. But sliding on in there is Wiggins.
No favors from the umpires for Western Nevada today. Especially that first base umpire. 2 balls, 1 strike, your count here on Jordan Hand.
4th pitch of the sequence on the way. Low and in, 3-1, and falling behind again is Reagan.
Reagan having a tough time finding the zone right now. Jordan Hand doing a nice job staying locked in up there. Not swinging at any bad pitches.
Another friendly pitch should be coming his way. Taken into right field. Yagi chasing on it in foul territory. He's going to get there in time. Laying out for it. No. Lands in foul territory. Very long strike. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Kind of odd play there. Count remains full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Yagi probably thought he had something there, diving early and coming up just short on that baseball.
And readjusting his gloves, getting ready for the full count pitch. See if Reagan has a put away.
Yeah, 3-2 right now. Umpire calling it. Pitcher comes set at the belt.
And delivers, runner goes. Got him in the lower half of the zone. Strike 3, standing K. Reagan gets out of that one, only allowing 1 run on base via a walk. Knotted up at 0 as we head to the second. Leading off for the Wildcats here in the top half of the second inning will be number 24, Brogan Sechrist, playing left today. Got 1 put out last inning. Here he is with the bat in his hand.
5, 6, and 7 due up here in the inning. Sage Diem on the hill for the Coyotes.
Ground ball right side. That one is fair down the line out of the diving Westmoreland. Hand picks it up in right, kind of bobbles it a little bit, throws it in. And a double down the line for the leadoff man, Sechrist.
Full speed all the way to second base to start off this inning. Brogan Sechrist, a nice piece of hitting.
There goes the no-hitter.
Yeah, sharply hit ground ball through the right side past the first baseman's glove, and now you're going to have Abe Yogi come to the dish here. Honest Abe at the plate.
Yogi with the long hair under that helmet.
Both corner infielders, Wiggins and Westmoreland, coming up to play in the shallow infield grass.
Taking over there, heads into right center field. Hand gets it, throws it in. No play at the plate. Westmoreland cuts it off. And a long single for the next man in the lineup in Yagi.
Sage Diem getting hit pretty hard to start out this second inning here. Stuff definitely isn't what it was in the first inning. First 2 men on here. Got Brogan Sechrist gets the third base, and Abe Yogi on first, and runners on the corners for Sam Salyers. Drew Newsom stepping out in front of the plate talking to Sage Diem.
Situational play for the Coyotes with nobody down here in the top half of the second. First pitch on the way from Diem. Hits on the inner half for strike 1.
Nice pitch and nice heads-up baseball there by Drew Newsom to look down to first and kind of bluff a snap throw down to first base, keeping Abe honest at first.
You got Sechrist at third, Yagi at first. 0-1 on the way.
Almost knew that was coming from the start. Predictable pickoff move there.
Yagi looked like he was thinking about it. The body was halfway there. Feet didn't go anywhere.
Wisely enough. See if Diem can try to get it out here. Tough situation he's in at the moment.
Over to first again.
Sage Diem had the duck there as he thought his head was going to get taken off.
Westmoreland thought about throwing it over to Wiggins. Held up instead.
Wisely did not. Yes.
Salyer's still waiting patiently for his second pitch of the sequence. He's going to get it here. Showing bunt. Pulls it back.
But it's a strike. He could hit him, but if it's a bunt and he goes more than halfway, that is a strike, my friend.
And that is what it is called. 0-2 now with nobody down.
Called ballistic bunting. 0-2 the count now. Sage Diem needs it out here in the worst way possible. And a big jam to start out the top half of the second inning. Still no score, but that could change very quickly if Diem can't get it out here.
Runner goes. Fouled off.
Quick wheels by Abe at first base. Takes the slow trot back to first now.
Trying to eliminate the double play.
Got Martz at shortstop. Looks like fixing his right shoelace down there. Now back up in the infield.
Hit and run call on that last pitch. Got fouled off. Let's see if Salyers can put one in play. He does. Center field. Latham coming in on it, and catching it. Going to try to throw it on home. Going to second instead. Oh, he didn't cut it off.
Westmoreland missed the ball. Nonetheless, I don't think they would have had him anyways, but it would have been better than the ball bouncing home. Western Nevada out to the early 1-0 lead. Yogi gets to second base as well on the sacrifice fly from Salyers.
Wildcats shut out last game 10-0, already with a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the second, and only one down.
Dan Nist at the plate now, number 35. Lefty-righty matchup here. Nist is your righty. First pitch he sees, misses for ball one. Sage Diem not sharp this inning, really struggling with his command out there, leaving some flat fastballs over the plate, and Western Nevada's taking advantage.
Diem's 1-0. Fouled off. These are far fouls.
Yes, they are. They're hitting them very hard, even no matter what it is. Not a lot of movement, like I said, on the fastballs or breaking balls.
1-1 count, one down, one on. Wildcats looking to extend their lead. Diem checking out second, stepping off.
Calling time. Runner, he's saying,
Nist call time.
Okay. Nist call time. I thought the home plate umpire is pointing down to third base. I said, wait a minute here. Says Sage barely even moved. How can you call a balk? No balk nonetheless.
Coyote cameo in the bottom of your screen.
Nice
That's
pitch.
another strike from Diem.
Nice little off-speed pitch there. Breaking low and in toward the knees of Dan Nist. Sage Diem now ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes here with only 1 down.
And the 1-2. Diem looking for that put-away pitch. Newson setting out. Heading over towards second.
Yeah.
Almost got Yagi kind of holding up over there.
Yagi's playing some mind games with him at second base. It's the second time he's got Diem to step off that mound. First base. Infield playing really pretty much back on the infield at the moment.
And the 1-2. Just misses inside.
I mean, just missed on the breaking ball on the inside. Count is now full. Excuse me, evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yagi takes his lead. Big lead over there at second. Johnson trying to keep him honest. Heading back to his spot. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Daniel Nist goes down.
Second K of the day. Excuse me, third K of the day. Yes, that's right. He had back-to-back ones in the first inning. It's going to bring up now Corey Cornwell.
Shortstop for the Wildcats now in the box. 9th batter in the lineup.
A lot of pitches having to be thrown here by Sage Diem in this second inning.
First pitch of the sequence. Hits on the inner half for strike one.
That's what Diem needs to do is start ahead in these counts, falling behind in too many of them. Getting in some bad pitcher situations, definitely hitter-friendly counts, but not what you want if you're Sage Diem on that hill.
Sets at the belly. Delivers the 0-1. A little low.
Count evened up at a ball and a strike apiece now.
Gentle breeze still blowing around. Nothing really going to help out any players. 1-1 count, 2 down, 1 on. Wildcats up by 1. Diem delivers. Got a ground ball right up the middle to Johnson. Johnson jumps up and snags it. Going to get over to Westmoreland. No, tried to go over to third. Not in time. Sliding under that one is Yagi. While Cornwell ends up on first safely.
Lines up on first and second now here. Excuse me, first and third. Let me check that real quick. Yogi gets over to third.
Another situational play for the Coyotes as Newson gives a sign to his infielders. See how they will play with the runners on the corners. And the leadoff man, Ed Modler, returning to the dish for his second time around. Got on due to an error in the beginning of the game. Diem getting set. Checking the runner, Yagi at third. Delivers on in and misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, yeah. Misses low and inside. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Sage Diem takes some command of that plate at the moment.
And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. Another deep foul.
Even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike apiece with 2 down here. Another jam here. Diem has himself in with the runners on the corners for the Wildcats early on in the ball game, top half of the second inning. And the Wildcats also have a 1-0 lead.
The 1-1 runner goes. Ground ball right side. That's going to get through the hole. Johnson not able to get it. 1 run's going to come on around. Handle throw and toss out one in. 2-0 Wildcats.
Don't know what it is. Just doesn't seem like Sage Diem has his best stuff today. Western Nevada Wildcats jumping all over just about every pitch he's throwing, and he's just having a tough time out there. He's going to move Cornwell over to third base. Modler's on first now. It's going to bring up Justin Mannins, who struck out in the first inning.
Diem searching for that final out.
Yeah, this keeps the merry-go-round keeps going around here for Western Nevada.
Fouled up, hard shot, foul. Wow, right. I've never seen a ball get right over the dugout and hit right on the bathroom wall.
Wow. Quick line shot out of play.
Tell the fans to keep your head up. You're coming right out of the bathroom. You open that door.
Well, KO.
There's a ball coming right at you.
Oof.
Put a net over there.
Yeah, another net. There you go. Netting everywhere.
0-1 on the way.
Start catching fish here soon.
Popped up. There you go. That could do it. As long as Martz, nope, getting called off by Johnson.
Having trouble with
Still battling the sun and catching it for out number 3. But the Wildcats get 2 runs off of 4 hits here in the top half of the second. Coyotes about to go grab the bats and try to add some of their own. Brody Westmoreland will lead us off here in the bottom half of the second inning with his team trailing 2-0.
Yeah, Coyotes struggling in that top half of the second inning. Sage Diem had a rough go of it, giving up 2 runs.
Not what we've been used to so far. Used to seeing the Coyotes jump out early. Now from behind, and a nice curveball gets out over the bat of Westmoreland from Reagan.
Took a huge hack on that first pitch, and Reagan winds up throwing a good pitch.
0-1. Got him, try to get him with the heater on the outside, misses.
Evens up the count at a ball and a strike apiece here. Western Nevada outfield. Not as many shifts to start out this game as there was the first game. Infield and outfield playing straight up.
Another one misses outside.
2 balls and 1 strike count now. Nobody on, nobody out. Just starting off the bottom half of the second inning here.
The 2-1. 2-2.
Ooh, tough pitch right there on the corner. Nonetheless, Westmoreland's going to have to take it and like it. Count evened up at 2-2.
Newson on deck. Verdugo in the hole. 2-2 count. Curveball waited on it. Drove it left side going foul.
Trying to undercut these curveballs and getting on top of them, actually. Some high chopping groundouts. What's going on here from the Coyote bats?
Gave Mannon something to think about over there at third. It was Bell last game. Mannon's now taking over. 2-2 once again. Another curveball, bringing the count full.
Kind of let that one get away from him there, did Reagan. Count's not full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to go backdoor breaking ball on Westmoreland. Didn't work now. He's going to have to go with his best pitch on 3-2.
Reagan delivers. In the dirt. Ball 4. Got to worry about that one.
No, you do not.
Second walk of the game. And that'll bring up number 3, Drew Newson.
All right, lead off walk to start out the second inning here, and arguably the best hitter on the Coyotes, Drew Newson, coming to the dish now. Wildcat infield setting up in double play depth here, waiting to turn 2 in case Newson should hit it anywhere near the middle of the infield.
Tying run at the plate. Salyers lining up way inside, getting it outside instead for ball 1.
The count. Runner on first here. Coyotes take advantage of that man on base. Like you said, left 10 men on base yesterday. It's far too many. Want to see him capitalize on more situations like this. Leadoff man on. You got to take advantage.
Over to first. Reagan, little sidearm action to Nist, who had to reach around and get that ball before it went into foul territory. And the 1-0. Waited on that curveball and still missed for strike 1.
Coyotes are a little bit anxious, trying to swing what seems like all their might. Not trying to make necessarily contact swings. They're all swinging for power right now. Drew Newson even tried to just crush that last pitch. Off-speed 71-mile-an-hour curveball. If you're looking for fastball, it's going to have you off balance all day.
Reagan's 1-1. Got fouled off.
Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
Quick cameo from Verdugo in your bottom right-hand screen. You can always tell who he is with that lime green armband he has.
Yep, and the big 2-4 on the back.
That's a good giveaway as well. Now runner goes. Westman's going to try to get on the second, sliding on into a tag for out number 1.
Western Nevada picked up the signs of the Coyotes right there and had Westmoreland dead to rights. Mark him out for the first out of the inning. Trying to get some momentum started for the Coyotes. That's a definite way to get it taken away from you.
Count remains 1-2. Ground ball left side. Hard shot to Mannins. Mannins across the diamond. 2 Nist
Nice
for out
play.
number 2. And just like that, the Wildcats have 2 outs and welcoming Verdugo to the dish.
Half of the El Caballos last year. Ali Diolarte and Jose Verdugo.
First time we've seen Verdugo all weekend. Opportunity to make an impact for his Coyotes. Down 2-0 here in the second. First pitch on the way. There's that hanging curveball, misses inside.
And just missing at the knees inside for ball 1. Call could have went either way. Unfortunately, the Coyotes get it.
And the 1-0. Misses in. First time Reagan's falling behind. 2-0. 3-0.
3-0 now.
Mart's on
Reagan
deck.
having some trouble at the moment.
Yeah, Mart's on deck just in case Verdugo does get on. 4 pitches. All it takes for to put Verdugo on first. Third walk of the game for Reagan. Only runners been allowed on were due to the walks, and now see if Mart's representing the tying run can create an impact for the Coyotes.
Yeah. Mart's representing a tying run now, down by 2 here. Verdugo on first base, not the fastest wheels, but nonetheless can get it done.
Yeah, put it deep and then maybe he'll make it on home. Well, he's going to put that one in foul territory. Chasing hard on it is Nist and just out of play.
Oof.
Not able to handle it.
See Perns turn his back to that play, almost hoping it wouldn't be caught, and if it was, he did not want to see it. Didn't like his swing there.
Oh, Martz gets another chance. 0-1 count, 2 down, 1 on. Verdugo hanging out with Nist over there at first. Perns on deck just in case. A slow one under the zone for ball 1.
Counts evened up now, 1 ball and 1 strike with a man on first, all ones. Except for the outs. There are 2 of those.
Reagan delivers. And the dirt. Salyers does a good job and keeps it in front of him.
2 balls and 1 strike to count now with 2 down. Infield making some defensive alignment changes.
2-1. Shot in the left side. That's going to stay playable. Catching might be Manitz in foul territory, and he does catch it for out number 3. So not the best start for the Coyotes so far as they trail the Wildcats by 2. Top half of the third about to get underway. DM still up on the bump, and the first batter he will face will be number 33, the DH, DJ Peters. DJ, the DH, struck out his first time up. Gets a strike against him here.
DJ Peters. Big fella out there, isn't he, Def?
Quite sizable. Yeah, 6'6", 225. Seeing second strike get past him again. And the 0-2, a little low. DM searching for a put-away pitch and his 4th strikeout of the game.
And Diem just to try to turn himself around this inning after a rough second inning, hoping to have a quicker and better third inning.
Just missing high.
Missing again with the top button unbuttoned on his jersey out there. Getting a little risque.
Trying to stay loose.
Yeah.
Nice and cool. It's getting a little warm. 2-2. Fouled off.
Chop that one off right off the front of the plate there.
Breeze has seemed to settle down completely. Flags aren't moving anymore in center field. Two again. Taking a ground ball right side. Hard shot to Johnson. Johnson scoops it up to Westmoreland for out number 1.
Nice play by DJ. At second base there. Get the first out of the inning. It's going to bring up the center fielder. Is it Bradley Luce?
Correct.
There you go.
First time the leadoff man has not reached base for the Wildcats. 1 down. Lewis grounded out 4-3 last time he was up.
A good stat, Devin. Every time leadoff man has reached. Start out an inning for these Wildcats.
1-0. 2-0.
Here. Sage falling behind another batter here. See if he can turn this at bat around as he comes back with strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike to count out with only 1 down here.
87-mile-an-hour heater gets on through the zone. Diem shakes off the first sign, likes the second one. Gets it taken into right center field. Latham still chasing back on it, and catching it. Using the glove as the shade for out number 2.
Tough play to make by Jarrell Latham in center field, but he makes it nonetheless. It's going to bring up number 24, Brogan Sechrist here. Led off the game with a double and came around to score a run as well on the Abe Yogi single. 2 down in the inning, trying to get a little 2-out magic for themselves are the Wildcats.
Diem puts that one in the dirt for ball 1. Also Diem looking for his first 3-up, 3-down inning. Almost had it in the first.
Yep, he had the first, he had 2 down and then broke open.
There's the one fouled down the line.
Dangerous fastball left up high. Barreled that one up almost all the way, did Sechrist, not quite though. Count even at a ball and a strike here with 2 outs.
Likes the first sign from Newson. 1-1. Misses inside.
Count now goes 2 balls and 1 strikes here with 2 down.
That sort of pitch, that left-handed fastball on the inner half of the plate, given all day yesterday, not here. 2-1. 3-1. Missing outside.
Yeah, missing again all over the place. Missing inside in the last pitch. Now way outside here. Count now goes 3 balls and 1 strike. Sage Diem struggling on that hill.
Friendly pitch goes through the zone, bringing the count full.
Got to make your pitch. That's a pitcher's pitch right there in the inner half towards the right-hander. Just called a strike. Count's now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Full count pitch. Misses outside.
Fortunately, works to count all the way. And winds up drawing a walk. Does Brogan Sechrist. Going to bring up now Abe Yogi. Yagi, excuse me. There we go.
Yagi singled the first time up.
Kind of like tomato. Yogi Yagi.
I like tomato. Nobody says tomato. Runner goes. Newsom going to try to throw it down. He's already there, though.
I know, don't you hate when people use that as their form of argument? But it's like, wait a minute. Nobody uses tomato.
Yeah, nobody says tomato.
Yeah.
It's like Nevada. It's not Nevada. It's Nevada.
Yeah. For those of you that don't live here.
That's one thing that we can agree with Western Nevada.
Yeah.
It's Nevada, not Western Nevada.
Oh, no, they say Nevada up north. Down here we say Nevada.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
There you go.
1-0. Hits the zone.
Another friendly call there in the inner half. Count now. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Diem gets set and delivers. Misses inside. And Newsom's going to go talk to his pitcher.
Yeah, he's going to have a talk with Diem here. 2 down here. He saw this happen before in the first inning. We had 2 outs and then fell apart. Right now, Diem not exactly in control.
Diem still trying to find his place on that hill and settle in. Started out hot, then walked a man. Now is on second. There's a shot into right center field. Latham still chasing back on it hard. Going back, and it's going to land in front of him. Barehands it. Scoops it up, throws in. And but 1 run does come around in Sechrist. And now it is 3-0 Wildcats.
Yeah, RBI double for Yagi. Second hit of the day, a single and a double to Abe's name. It's going to bring up Sam Salyers here. First time he was up, had a sacrifice fly that brought in Brogan Sechrist to score. And, well, Sechrist just came around to score again. Let's see what Salyers can do here. See if he can bring around Yagi. And a lot of damage has happened to Diem today. All the damage has taken place with 2 outs. Getting that final out has been tough for Sage.
First pitch of the sequence misses high. And both Sechrist and Yagi are the ones doing damage.
Yes.
3 hits to share from him, 1 walk as well, and they've come around for the 3 runs. 1-0 on the way. Ground ball right side. Johnson's going to get over there and get it. Scoop it up to Westmoreland for out number 3. But the Wildcats add 1 run off of 1 hit here in the top half of the third. Coyotes about to go grab the bats and try to add a couple to their total. Ninth batter in the lineup, looking to get his first hit here in Jarrett Perns, and Reagan's still up on the bump, dealing pretty well. Only allowed a couple base runners via walks. He's allowed 3 on for 3 walks. First pitch here, showing bunt. There it is. Nice shot down the line. Nobody's coming first. He's definitely going to get there. Excellent pickup and good eye by Jarrett Perns, laying down the push button and then beating out the running Reagan.
I like the bunt to try to get some momentum started out here.
And killing the no-hitter.
Yeah, no kidding. One way to break up the no-hitter. It's going to bring up the top of the lineup again in Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson flew out to center field in his first plate appearance here. Perns on first base. See if he tries to bunt him over. The Coyotes try to lay down another bunt or not. It was a nice push bunt, though, by Perns.
Excellent spot, and then excellent wheels to get to first. First pitch of the sequence. And misses in. Something like that can really catch off the pitcher off guard and maybe throw him off for a little loop.
No doubt. It really changes your mindset when you're just coasting along and all of a sudden somebody drops a bunt out of nowhere. It really does mess with your mindset a little bit. At least it can.
1-0. Popped up. Infield fly. Who's going to cap it? It's going to be Cornwell. Still finding it and catching it for out number 1.
It's an unproductive out. Doesn't even advance the runner to second base, which is what your ultimate goal is in that situation, is to get Perns into scoring position. Nonetheless, going to bring up Jarrell Latham. Last time he was up, flew out to left field.
Latham stepping in, lefty-lefty matchup. Might give Nis something to think about over there at the hot corner at first. First pitch hits the outer half of the zone for strike one. Oh, 1 over to first.
Throw trying to keep man honest at first base.
Pern slides back on in. Nis not laying down the tag. Latham waiting for his second pitch of the sequence. Gets it here. Curveball outside, misses.
Counts all evened up here at a ball and a strike apiece now with a runner on first. Western Nevada middle infield playing very close to the second base bag. Third baseman playing way off the third base bag, not even close to it.
Another shot over there at first. Perns is safe.
Trying to get him at first base. Western Nevada trying to pull their old pickoff tricks again.
They got one out for it last inning. Trying to get the same here. 1-1 with one down and one on. There's a shot in the deep left center field. Sechrist chasing after it. Lewis chasing after it. It's going to be Sechrist, though, for out number 2.
After leadoff man gets on. Not much doing so far. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Blake Wiggins here.
Yeah, Perns did his job, got on and stopping at first.
Yeah, fortunately hasn't been able to advance.
Hopefully Blake Wiggins can bring him on around. He did walk the first time up, so his on base percentage is perfect. Let's see if he can earn his way on with the bat. And Perns has shown off the speed, so a shot down the line could bring him home.
Don't want to really take a chance on swiping any bags here, though, with 2 outs and Wiggins at the plate. Take away a potential game-tying chance as the first pitch misses low for ball 1.
Hand on deck just in case. Let's say all hands on deck because he's our only hand. Never mind. Whatever. 1-0.
There you go.
2-0.
2 balls, no strike count now. Very hitter-friendly count for Mr. Blake Wiggins.
I'm sure Reagan knows that as well. Trying to avoid something in the sweet spot, but Salyer's standing up, almost waiting for it, trying to get it high, gets it out instead. That high fastball, as you always say, it's hard to lay off that. And try to get a strike there.
It's very hard to chase it. Not to chase it, excuse me. When it's up in that zone, you really want to take your biggest cut at it.
Perns has a decent lead over there at first. 3-0 count. Probably going to let this one fly by. He does and misses for ball 4 and for the second time in a row.
Wiggins has walked.
Wiggins has walked. I like that.
Perns on second. Wiggins.
Alliteration is key.
Absolutely. It's going to bring up now, I believe it's Jordan Hand here. Last time he was up, ended the first inning on a called third strike.
Salyer's talking to Reagan, see how they're going to attack the batter. Tying run at the plate. In hand if he can get a hold of one. No wind should resist that ball from getting out of here. Although Reagan dialed in, only allowed 1 hit so far. And that was the bunt from Perns, who's now on second. Westmoreland waiting on deck. First pitch of the sequence on the way. Low and away, ball 5.
Yeah, 5 in a row now. Be careful here. Tying and potential go-ahead run at the plate right now. Excuse me, just tying run at the plate.
A base knock, though, would cut into that deficit. And it looks like Hand calls time. Or maybe Salyer's called time behind the dish. And DJ Whittemore going to bring the entire infield in on the mound.
Game moving at a snail's pace.
Yeah, we started
Very
at
slow.
2:30, and here we are 50 minutes later, and bottom of the third.
Yes, with only 2 outs. So, what could it be talking to his pitcher about, Devin?
You know, he's only fallen behind one pitch. He's only thrown one pitch against him, so I'm making sure, I guess, maybe see something distant, something start a little fatigue.
Something mechanical, maybe.
Yeah.
I wasn't even noticing from up here.
Everything seems to be okay. Let's see where the ball is. You never know.
Yeah, yeah, right. Especially your April Fools and everything, Dave.
Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. I don't know who has it. Oh, it's in his glove. I can see it from here.
Nonetheless, yes, he does have it.
No hidden ball trick here. 1-0 count. 2 down, 2-1. Coyotes looking to cut into their 3-run deficit. Hand at the dish. Salyers waiting for it high. Gets it low and away. Throw down to second.
Wow.
Burns have to slide back in there as Modler comes in and covers it.
Keeping the man very close at second base. To make sure that ball was thrown back in.
2-0 count. Reagan only one strikeout of the game, and that was against Hand. Hand not allowing it here as he fouls that one off.
Runners on first and second here. 2 balls, 1 strike to count with 2 down. Coyotes really need to capitalize these runners on. It seems like it's a much better, well-pitched game this one than the previous one was. Need to take advantage here.
Almost a pickoff move towards second. Modler coming in. Burns sliding in as well. Reagan hanging on to the ball.
Western Nevada testing the patience of every Coyote fan right now. These slow motions to the plate and even on pickoff moves.
2-1 taking into right field. Coming in on it be Yagi. And catching it for out number 3. So Reagan gets out of that jam, only allowing 1 hit and leaving 2 on to the Coyotes as we head to the top of the 4th. Daniel Nist will lead off for the Wildcats here in the top half of the 4th with his team leading by 3. Diem stepping in one more time on the hill. A little bit of activity in the Coyote bullpen just in case he gets in a little bit of a jam. First pitch on the way. Hits the zone for strike 1. Every strike he throws keeps him out there on the hill a little bit longer.
Any international scoring updates, Devin?
0-2. No, not at the moment. Soccer's done. Now we're waiting for Nova to probably take this one.
All right. Well, what exactly happened in the soccer?
Well, 2-1, and Real Madrid takes one away, but down to 10 men against Barcelona, which was fantastic.
That's unbelievable.
Those games are 100,000 plus, and those are regular season games. Those are no joke.
Mm-hmm. It's like Yankees Red Sox on steroids, no pun intended.
0-2 on the way from Diem. Try to get that outside corner. Umpire not letting him have it. DM does have 3 strikeouts on the game so far, trying to make it 4 here. Gets another one fouled off into the net.
Dan missed here. First time he was up, he struck out.
1-2 count. Newsom setting in. Takes it in the right field, coming in hard on it. Got to bounce one time in front of hand, and a long single for the leadoff man, Daniel Nist.
Sage DM not with his best stuff today, allowing the leadoff man on in the first, what is it, 3 out of 4 innings, yes.
Tough play for hand out there. It's one of those,
no doubt.
You come in hard on it, you better get it, otherwise it's going to go behind you, and there's 3 bases instead of 1.
Exactly. Just got to play it safe there and let that one drop in front of you.
It's going to bring up the 9th batter in the lineup, Casey Cornwell. Shortstop got a single his first time up. Double play opportunity as the corner infielders playing in for the Coyotes.
One over the count here with that runner on first base.
Going over towards first.
Nice move by Sage there. Trying to keep his man honest.
Already balked once this game. Trying not to do it again. Second pitch gets skied up in the air. Wiggins gets called off by Martz, who catches it for out number 1. Back to the top of the order, and David Modler, who is 1 for 1 on the day, got on to an error and a single RBI. The last time he was up in the second.
Lefty-lefty matchup here, Dev. Hated facing lefties as a left-hander.
First pitch on the way, headed over towards first instead. Double play opportunity for the Coyotes.
Blake Wiggins playing shallow on the infield. Shortstop and second base playing double play depth here, potentially going to turn 2.
Runner goes, showing bunt. Newsom not gonna throw it down. Nist had a really good jump on that one.
Great jump by Dan Nist there to get the second base.
Stolen base in the books for Nist and eliminating, or at least now creating a much more difficult double play for the Coyotes. 1-0. 2-0.
Outfield shifted a little bit. Center field moved a little bit almost towards left center here.
That one catches the inner half for strike 1.
Nice fastball breaking in towards the left-handed bat.
DM trying to battle back here, evening up the count possibly with this next pitch. Hard shot, hard line drive to Martz would be nice as well. Runner goes. Newsom's going to be able to throw it out. No, not able to pull it out of the glove.
It's unfortunate because he didn't get the best jump.
And Nist, 2 bases stolen. Now 90 feet away from extending the Wildcat lead to 4.
All right, all right.
DM takes a quick glance at him. Now focusing on Mahler with the 3-1 count.
Some sports updates from all around sports here in 1 minute, everybody. We'll bring up some more stuff.
And Modler calls time at the dish.
Everybody taking their sweet time out there today. Making it fun for the people that want a long day at the ballpark, right, Def?
It's true. Getting their money's worth,
Yes,
enjoying
sir.
the beautiful stadium we have out here.
Oh, yeah.
3-1 hits the zone, bringing the count full.
3 balls, 2 strikes now.
Full count, 1 down, 1 on. DM gets set and delivers in the dirt. Ball 4 falls under Newsom's glove, and Mahler heads over to first.
Oh, DM really struggling here.
Pretty much the whole infield coming on in.
Like to see
at
a
least the
mom
left
visit,
side.
maybe. Not just besides by the players.
True.
Anybody in the
If I could see from here, it's Tyler Hallett throwing around over there in the bullpen for the Coyotes, or it could be Renone. It's hard to see if that 8 is a 0 or that 0 is an 8.
Can't tell from up here.
Maybe somebody with the binoculars over to my left side can take a look. Or not.
Or not, yeah.
Newsom giving the sign to his infield to see how they will play with the runners on the corners and only one down. Double play opportunity presents itself for the Coyotes. If DM can induce a ground ball here against Mannins. Swing and a miss from Mannins for strike one.
Oh.
It is Hallett in the bullpen.
Tyler Hallett getting warmed up out there.
Right-handed pitcher wearing 20 on his back just in case. And the 0-1. There's a bunt down the side. Might you play at home? No, not even going to play at first. What a squeeze play. Brings on Nist on around, and now it is 4-0 Wildcats.
Excuse me, on the hiccup. 4-0 Western Nevada leads. Little basketball update for everybody listening. Villanova leads Oklahoma right now. Well, cover your ears in case you have a DVR. Okay, you had your time. 23-17 Villanova with 7:58 in the first. Plenty of time.
Step into the box to DH DJ Peters, and Coach Garitano is going to come out. And one could assume that this might be it for Diem.
But usually once head coach Nick Garitano heads out there, usually is the end of the day, but you never know.
I've seen him leave him out there a couple times recently, although Diem's given up 4 runs and 6 hits.
Yeah, head coach Nick Garitano is taking that slow trot out there. And
asked for the ball immediately, and Diem's day is done. 3 1/3 is how far he went. And now we're going to go to the bullpen in Tyler Hallett. We'll give Hallett a couple warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Tyler Hallett now on the hill for the Coyotes, and the first batter he will face will be DJ Peters. Peters the first and second time he was up. Strikeout and then a ground out. Possible play towards second. Not headed that way though. Runners on first and second. One down here in the top half of the fourth.
And who's at the plate, Def?
DJ Peters.
There you go.
Newsom setting out. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. Hallett's got to pitch to contact here and try to get out of this one.
Yeah, big jam here. Only one down, 2 men on. Coyotes trail by a score of 4-0 here in the top half of the fourth inning.
1-0. Taking it to right field. It's a good shot, but going right towards Hand. Catches it. Didn't even have to move for that one. Throws that one in.
Absolute bullet he fired into the infield as well.
2 down.
Mark that F9 in your book at home. It's going to bring up Bradley Lewis now.
Lewis 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a fly out. 3 bags provide the final out.
Dev, we just had an MMA announcement, I believe, in the sports world.
Ovin St. Preux now facing John Jones in April 23rd for the interim title. Since Cormier backed out.
Boys want to see John Jones. Now tickets might actually be affordable.
Yeah, for real.
For that fight, Jesus.
First pitch on the way from Hallett. Misses that outside.
Just misses on the outside corner there. 1 ball, no strike to count. 2 down and still 2 men on.
It's unfortunate. I would really like to see Jones just beat up Cormier again.
Well, it's his first fight back against the most underrated
So
fighter in the world. If Cormier, he was going to fight, so I think that was a bad idea anyways. And I can't prove anything as the second pitch misses high, but I can't prove anything. But word has it that the first fight for John Jones was not wise to have Daniel Cormier. Now, Cormier got hurt according to the UFC, but you never know.
Swing and a miss. Good cut by Lewis. Not fast enough for Hallett's fastball at 90 miles an hour.
I think the UFC knows if they put him back first fight, I mean, they really risk their last cash cow that's undefeated to go down. I mean, we know the disqualification, but everybody looks at John Jones as being undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
We know about the DQ, but should that have even been a DQ? You know, it's craziness. The 2-1 misses. Count now goes to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Hallett looking to get one through the zone here. Lewis trying to extend the Wildcat lead. Already up by 4. Hallett's 3-1. Ball 4.
Walks, the bases loaded now. 2 outs here. That's going to bring up Brogan Seacrest, who was walked himself in his last plate appearance and then came around to score.
Only 3 walks delivered by the Coyote pitchers so far. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts as well. Seacrest stepping in. 1 for 1 with a double and that walk you spoke of. First pitch with the bases loaded. Right down the middle for strike 1. This is where Newsom and Hallett really have to get on the same page and avoid any more damage. Coyotes took it to these Wildcats' first game of the doubleheader today, 10-0, and here they are trailing by 4.
It's the 0-1, misses high, counts down even at 1 ball and 1 strike apiece here. Hallett needs to do his job and relieve. Relieve here. They need to get out of this jam.
Third pitch of the sequence on the way. Ground ball right side out of the reach of Hallett.
Tough play.
Scooped up by Johnson. There you go to Martz for out number 3,
wow.
Avoiding any more runs here in the 4th. But the Wildcats did add 1 more, now leading by 4. Leading off as he did in the second inning will be number 17, Brody Westmoreland, trying to get some sort of momentum going for the Coyotes. Only have one hit so far going into the bottom of the fourth right now. And up on the hill, Reagan dealing. He only has one strikeout, 4 walks, yet no damage done.
Yeah.
Westmoreland stepping in, waiting for the first pitch as the breeze picks up to center towards home. Curveball hits on the outer half for strike one, 69 mile an hour. Pretty inviting.
Brody Westmoreland actually reached base last time, but wound up getting a little pickle and picked off.
There's that curveball again for strike two.
Really dealing on the mound right now.
Newsom on deck, Verdugo in the hole. Curveball, possible heater here.
Whoa!
In the dirt.
Short hop that pitch. Only Vladimir Guerrero can make contact with that ball.
Give credit to Salyers trying to keep the body in front of it. Nothing he can do on that one.
Speaking of Vladimir Guerrero, did you see the exhibition game they had in Montreal last night? Sold out. Pedro Martinez threw out the first pitch in his Expos jersey.
That's wild.
Cool stuff. The Blue Jays were playing in an exhibition game in Montreal. It was awesome.
Strike three. Got him. Curveball once again.
Man.
And that's it. 4 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. Second strikeout of the game recorded by Reagan.
Reagan has been great today. It's going to bring up now Drew Newsom here. Coyotes only 1 hit on the day so far, at least in this game. Who would have thought that after last game, scoring 10 runs?
There's a shot down the line. Oh, just kidding. Out of the reach of Mannins, who was diving down there. And there's another hit. Newsom thought about it too. Ended up staying at first.
He face planted in the dirt too. You saw his chin rock off the dirt down there. I'm surprised he's okay. It looked like he's going to knock himself out there.
That was full commitment from Mannins over there at the hot corner. But Newsom now on first for Jose Verdugo.
More scores from around sports staff. Just give people a little bit of extras. I mean, important hockey still scores on the West Coast. Stars and Kings tied at 2 in the third period. Penguins beat the Islanders 5-0. Flyers over the Senators 3-2. All important games.
First pitch hits on the inside for strike one against Verdugo. Verdugo walked the first time he was up. Mart's on deck. Wouldn't mind if that happened again.
I think any of us would like to see some momentum.
Instead, fouls one off. Verdugo falling behind 0-2. Reagan searching for his third strikeout of the game. Pitch on the way. Hang on, that curveball popped up, skied it. Sechrist camping out under it, catching it for out number 2.
Mark that an F7 in your book at home is Verdugo, unproductive second out. It's going to bring up Jay Martz here.
Popped out the third last time he was up. And all these Coyotes making contact, having difficulty putting them into play, though.
Having trouble really getting hold of anything here.
Mart's going to be selective with his pitches. Thought about that one. Good eye, holding back.
Yeah, good take, as you said, holding up, not getting too aggressive. Especially when you're down by 4 runs. In a game like this, you tend to be a little bit more aggressive at the plate.
Second pitch. First strike.
There you go. Counts now even at a ball and a strike apiece.
1-1 count. 1 on, 2 down. That one's a little low as well.
Good take there. Pitch was low.
Two-one. Ground ball left side, hard shot over to Mannins. Mannins across over to Modler for the third out. And the Coyotes leave one more on here in the bottom of the fourth, unable to get any momentum going, still trailing by 4. Leading off here in the top half of the 5th inning, number 2, Abe Yagi. Playing in right. 3rd attempt at the dish. He is 2 for 2 with a single and a double, RBI, and a run scored. Very agile, very versatile Yagi, being effective on both sides of the plate. First pitch he sees, 2-seamer hits through the zone.
Strike 1 there. A very productive day for Yagi, no doubt.
Hallett getting set. 0-1. 1-1.
Counts evened up. The ball and a strike apiece now. Nobody on. Nobody out here. Tyler Hallett still on the hill for the Coyotes.
Breeze is picked up right to left. Ground ball left side. Martz gets it. Throws over to Westmoreland, who's got to dig it and gets it for out number 1.
Martz making a couple tough throws over there for his first baseman today. Nonetheless, they are handling him.
6-3 in the books. Brings up number 38, Sam Salyers, the catcher. 0 for 2 on the day with a sac fly RBI and a ground out.
It's been productive in some way today, at least.
Slightly more than the Coyotes have been this 4th game of the weekend.
No doubt. Definitely an off game for the Coyotes so far. Bats have been asleep.
There's a shot into center field. Latham a couple steps backwards and catching it for out number 2.
F8.
Well,
two quick outs.
Yeah, I'll say exactly. Quick inning so far for Hallett. Probably only thrown about, 4 pitches? 3 pitches?
Yeah.
Yeah, only 4 this inning so
Dad,
far.
you got it right.
Yeah.
For once. I'm just kidding with
Oh,
you.
well, thank you.
Dan Nist at the dish now. 1 for 2 on the day with a single.
Try to get him in the curveball on the inner side. Misses. Also just trying to slow down these Wildcats. Put 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Here we are in the 5th. 2 down, 1-0. Popped in right center field. Chasing hard back on it. His hand and catching it for out number 3. So only 6 pitches is what it takes for Hallett to get 3 outs here in the top half of the 5th. Bottom 5. Leading us off, fouling one off, is Jared Perns. Led us off in the 3rd. Now leading us off here in the 5th.
Tried an aggressive first swing there. See it by the body language. Wanted more out of that baseball and couldn't get it.
Reagan still dealing on the hill.
Stretching out there, Def.
Feeling good.
All right.
Ground ball right back at him. Tried to meg him. Knocked it down. Reagan over to Nist for out number 1.
Nice work by Reagan there to recompose himself and find that baseball. It's going to bring up now Dylan Johnson here, third time up. 0 for 2 on the day, 2 flyouts.
Gabe Gonzalez cameo at the dish.
9-inning ball game, everybody, so hang tight with us. Still got a lot of baseball left to be played. Only 4 runs, but with this offense, 4 runs can come in a blink of an eye. Whoo!
First pitch high and in.
Just a little bit with that curveball at 66 miles an hour.
1-0 on the way. Misses below.
Looking to set down 6 in a row here, Dev. 8 of the last 9 batters.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Reagan.
dominant is Reagan.
Dialed in, not worried about what he saw last game, focused on where he's at. And there he is, throwing a strike.
The lefty Reagan. Don't hear that too much in today's society, huh?
2-1 on the way with 1 down. Waited on that one, drove it into the net.
2 balls and 2 strikes now with 1 down here. Coyotes looking for some sort of momentum to get started here. Ballpark's kind of dead. Haven't gave the fans too much to really cheer about.
Yeah, not since a couple hours ago. 2-2 ground ball right side. Modler knocks it down, throws it a Nist for out number 2.
Ball took kind of a funny hop on Modler at the end there and wound up handling it very nice for out number 2. Mark that 4-3 in your books at home. It's going to bring up Jarrell Latham here. Back-to-back flyouts.
Both to left.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, I'm sure Sechrist is getting prepared just in case something goes his way one more time.
Yes, sir.
First pitch. Ground ball right side into the glove of Nist, who will tag first for out number 3. So Hallett had a quick inning. Reagan had a quick inning. And here we are going to the top of the 6th. 4-0 Western Nevada. Top 6, Wildcats up by 4. Been a relatively uneventful one for the Coyotes so far. Only have 2 hits to their name. Still up on the bump, Tyler Hallett facing the 9th batter in the lineup and delivering a strike against him is Casey Cornwell.
Dev, got 2 scoring updates for you. 1, Villanova leads Oklahoma 42-28 at halftime. Goodness. And another score that I'd like to just throw at you here right before baseball season starts. White Sox beat the Padres 10-2.
Yeah, we were up 2-0,
and then the Padres.
And then we Padred.
Yeah. Oh, you started playing.
Yeah. 0-2. Fouled off.
I was just talking to a couple friends of mine, talking about how surprised I am, and wow, it looked like catcher's interference.
Oh, that's unfortunate as Newsom not liking the call, but either way, going over to first will be Cornwell.
You know, I was talking to a couple friends, we were talking about Bruce Bochy and how we couldn't believe that the Giants hired him because we didn't think he was much in San Diego, but now looking back, it's like, man, did he have some teams? He did a lot with little.
Yeah.
Got a pinch hitter coming in here, I believe, Dev.
Either way, Coach Garitano going to come talk get clarification on the last call.
Oh, no, not yet.
No argument made, and Modler going in for his 4th attempt at the dish. 1 for 1, technically. Got an error, walk, and then a RBI single as well.
Leadoff man on again here for Western Nevada. It's got them off to some very good innings. Tyler Hallett whips a little sidearm toss over to first base, keeping his man honest at first.
4 out of 6 innings for the Wildcats. The leadoff man has gotten on. First pitch here from Hallett. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Newsom going to throw it down. Not a bad throw at all. Got him. Martz lays down the tag, and heading back to the dugout will be Cornwell.
Wow.
Strike called at the plate as well.
Gets on with the catcher's interference. Surprised the batter in the box didn't get called for obstructing Drew Newsom's path of throwing that baseball. Nonetheless, was called out at second base.
I'm sure Newsom liked throwing that one out. A little redemption. Ground ball right side over to Johnson. Johnson to Westmoreland for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Tyler Hallett. A little bit of an unusual way to get him, but got him nonetheless, and that's going to bring up number 5, Justin Mannins.
2 down here in the inning. 2 quick outs again, right, Def?
Yes.
Tyler Hallett working quick as well as Reagan did last inning. A little change of pace of play here, to say the least.
Thought about that one. Did not commit for ball 1.
The way Diem and Reagan started off this game, we didn't know if we were going to be here till midnight.
1-0. 2-0.
The last 3 innings have taken about the combined time as the, what? There's about 1 inning.
Yeah.
He had as the first inning.
2-0. Makes it 2-1. Hallett trying to battle back here. 2-1 count, 2 down. Hallett yet to record a K since he's been on the hill. Next one misses outside. Falling behind 3-1.
Hallett struggling on the mound here in the top half of the 6th inning with this specific at-bat.
Mannins waiting for his pitch. Not on that one. Ball 4 and heading over to first.
He'll take it.
Second walk from Hallett since he's been out there. 4th walk overall.
Going to bring up now DJ Peters here. 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out. Got out just about every way possible.
Hallett getting set. Newsom setting out. First pitch. Misses out. Tried the slide piece. Misses outside the zone. And that's going to bring out pitching coach Brian Gidge. Westmoreland will join them on the hill.
Calm your man down here.
Got to tell him to stay focused. Focus on the batter. Mannins over there first, not going to be a threat as long as he can take care of Peters at the dish.
Yeah, you just want to just focus on the man at the plate right now. Don't need to worry about anything else here.
Yeah, stop staring at the coyote running around in the stands.
Distracting
It is a tame coyote. It will not threaten anybody here.
Not going to hurt us all.
The coyote once again has a little girl as a shadow. There's the coyote on the bottom of your screen. Obviously, the little girl is too short for the camera, but she's right behind him. Asking, where's that coyote going? Pickoff attempt over towards first, not in time. Westmoreland lays down the tag. Mannins beats out the throw. 1-0 on the way. Peters waiting patiently. Misses inside.
Counts now 2 balls and no strikes here.
Two ball misses out. Newsom tries to throw down to Westmoreland.
Try a little snap throw down to first base. Counts now 3-0 here. Drew Newsom trying to create an out himself.
Yeah, Hallett having a really tough time trying to hit the zone here. Peter just waiting patiently over to first. Not in time. Caught me off guard. Did not catch Mannins off guard.
No, he did not.
Runner goes. Popped up. Hand's going to try to camp out under it. Battling the sun. Using the glove. Catching it for out number 3. So the Wildcats leave one on here in the top half of the 6th inning. Still leading by 4. Blake Wiggins coming in for his 3rd attempt at the dish to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th. He has walked the first 2 times he has been up. Reagan trying to not allow the same thing to happen again. Reagan's only thrown 2 Ks and 4 walks, giving up 2 hits, no runs. So pretty much shutting down the Coyotes here in this 2nd game of the doubleheader, 4th game overall. First pitch outside.
Thank you, Devin, for turning me back up.
1-0 count. A little bit of bullpen activity for the Wildcats. Maybe Reagan coming up on his pitch total. Hasn't been truly off the entire game.
No, except for right now. Behind Blake Wiggins, 2 balls and no strikes here.
He's been behind Blake Wiggins every time he's been up.
Yes.
Something about Wiggins makes Reagan throw balls. There's a shot, towering shot, deep left field. Sechrist catching it, waiting for it, and now catching it for out number 1, about 360 feet out there in left field.
Yeah. Ball had got some carrying, kept carrying, but couldn't get over the wall. We bring up Jordan Hand here. Jordan Hand. Nope. 0 for 2 on the day.
Reagan getting set and delivering. Curveball hits on the inner half for strike 1. Hand on the day 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking and a fly out to right. Reagan's 0-1. Swing and a miss on that off speed.
Yeah, strike 2 now. Quickly ahead. 0-2 here with only 1 down.
Westmoreland waiting on deck. 0-2. Just misses outside.
Count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes here as Reagan's working awfully fast here in this inning. Time he gets the ball, basically wants to throw it right back.
There you go. Salyers called it for it high and in, got it low and out.
Just missed on the outside corner there. Count now runs even. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out.
One of these Coyotes is going to crack it open eventually. Will it be Hand? Get one fouled off, staying alive, looking for extra pitches. Coyotes just need some sort of spark of momentum to get it going.
Yeah, they need something. The last potential spark they had was, Jordan Hand, and wound up getting caught in a rundown.
That was right down the middle for strike
Wow.
3. Hand's not going to do it this time as he gets another backwards K in the book.
Yeah, Hand down for the second time on a standing third. Don't get confused with all those numbers there. Is going to bring up Brody Westmoreland here, who's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout.
3 strikeouts now for Jordan Reagan. See if Westmoreland could get something going. Got the walk-off 2 RBI single last night. Yet to contribute here today.
Pitch misses inside for ball 1.
And the 1-0. Ground ball right side. Right exactly where Mather was waiting for it. Over to Nist for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Coyotes. Just like they were in the last inning as well. Still trailing by 4. Bradley Lewis leading off for the Wildcats, seeing the first pitch miss low and away here in the top half of the 7th. Hallett still up on the bump for the Coyotes. Although David Kuzma is walking around in the bullpen for CSN. Another one, right back Hallett. Rolls into center field. Lead off base hit for Lewis and the Wildcats. It's going to bring up number 24, Brogan Sechrist. 1 for 2 on the day with a double, a walk, and a ground out. Now 5 out of the 7 innings. The Wildcats have gotten the first man on. Pickoff attempt not in time from Hallett to Westmoreland. First pitch on the way. Hallett getting set. And delivers. Gets him popped out of play instead. A couple fans better put a hand out there for it. Everybody ducks instead.
Wisely. No gloves at this ballpark. That people bring their bare hands.
I did the PA over at softball a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Caught a foul ball.
Oh, wow.
Barehanded.
While announcing?
I stood up. Nice play over there at first.
Oh,
called a balk instead.
Hallett.
Tough on Hallett. Coach Garitano is going to come out and talk. Not pleased with the call. Maybe saying he didn't come set. Let's see what. Can't really hear what Coach Garitano is saying, but Hallett displeased with this movement.
Yeah, he's trying to appeal this balk call here, but Don't know what kind of luck he's going to have getting it overturned.
Yeah, well, from what I can see, or what I can assume, is that he didn't come set before heading over to first. Well,
head coach Nick Garitano does not like the call.
Yeah, much to his dismay, it sounds like he heard the same thing. Still a little chit-chat before heading back.
Still chatting with the umpire as he's headed back to the dugout.
All right, well, double play opportunity. It's a lot harder now.
No ejections for Nick Garitano this year, at least at home. I'm not sure if it's happened on the road because we haven't been traveling with him this year, but at home he's been pretty cool. As far as I've seen, you guys haven't seen any ejections while I'm not here.
Oh! Drew almost catches the bunt. Not able to ring it in. Little snow cone action, bobbles off his glove.
Tough play anyways. That's a split second play.
Yeah, no joke. And if anything, Yagi got away with, or excuse me, Sechrist got away with that one.
Yes, he did. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
Is it 1-2? That's what the scoreboard says. All right, well, 1-2 on the way. Ground ball right side. Westmoreland knocks it down. Underhand to Hallett.
No.
Ooh, barely beats it out. Bang,
Close
bang
play,
play. Goes
base.
the way of the pitcher. A little close. The entire stadium was on that one.
Yes. At least the Western Nevada portion was. It's going to have Jose Verdugo. Excuse me. Totally off there. Totally off.
And Abe Yagi.
Yes, Abe Yagi.
The
Flipped my
Wildcat.
score sheet for 2 seconds, and that's what happens.
Yagi in with another run, 85 feet away. 1 down, infield playing up on the grass. Curveball hits on the inner half.
Don't be surprised to see a bunt here either. Pretty desperate to bring that man in from third.
Taking the Coyotes at a slant range.
Exactly.
We'll see if the corner infielders are paying attention. Wiggins over there at third, Westmoreland at first. If that bunt does get laid down, 0-1 on the way from Hallett. Fouled off into the net.
Off the mask of Newsom as well, right off the top of that crown. Now 0-2 the count with 1 down here.
David Kuzma still throwing around in the bullpen for the Coyotes. Hallett getting set and delivering. Tried the off speed on the outside. Not this time.
It just misses on the outside corner there. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 down. Entire Coyote infield pulled in at the moment.
Lewis dancing over there at third. 1-2 against Yagi. Gets it fouled off.
Boy, he's just playing protect at the plate now, just trying to get that bat across the zone. Anything close.
Hallett getting set one more time. Still trying to find that put-away pitch. Gets it into center field instead.
Man.
That's going to bring around Lewis. RBI single for Abe Yagi. Five 0 Western Nevada here in the top half of the 7th inning.
Pretty commanding lead here. Still only 1 down here.
First run since the 4th.
Yeah, a little bit of action finally taking place now.
Hallett slowed him down as long as he could until they break through right here. And now we're going to have number 38, Sam Salyers, the catcher, return to the box. Yagi might try to take second. There he goes. Newsom going to throw it down. Just gets it over. Hallett tags him out. Excellent throw from Newsom for out number 2.
And no assistance from the man in the box either. He had to throw it over him, almost hitting Tyler Hallett in the back with a throw down to second base.
Skinned his back.
Yeah, you see that. It was a low throw. It's a big fella that has to duck out of the way as well, and Tyler Hallett. 2 down now, 0-1 the count.
2 down. Hallett delivers. Fouled off from the net, 0-2. Another Gabe Gonzalez cameo at the bottom of your screen.
There he is.
And there he goes. See if Hallett can finally get that first K of the afternoon, at least for him. He does! Strike three call. The heater, 93 miles an hour from Hallett. A little too fast for Salyers. And the Coyotes kind of get 3 up, 3 down, aside for that one run. So I guess not really. Either way, 5-0 Wildcats as we head to the 7th inning stretch. Drew Newsom goes ahead and real quick between innings, takes off the gear, didn't really have time for the 7th inning stretch, and grabs the bat and will lead us off. Trying to get something going with his team trailing by 5. Yet to score a run, yet to get a hit since the 3rd. Or the 4th. Yeah, the 4th. Fouls the first one off. There's only been 2 hits, so it's hard to find it on the stat sheet. Leadoff bunt from Perns in the 3rd, and then 1 out single in the 4th from Newsom. So there you go.
0-1 misses. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Coyotes have just been so off keel this second game today.
It's like they hit their run total, or their run quota for the weekend.
Yeah, last game.
Oh, they're still in it. Still, you know, a minimum 3 at bats needed or required. 2-1. 2-2. And the 2-2. Ground ball right side going foul. Just snaking down the line.
Matt Williams to speak at WNC Athletics fundraiser dinner. Yeah, that's the last time they only tweet on the entire page.
2 balls and 2 strike to count now, Def.
Play resumes. Newsom in the box. Reagan searching for a put-away pitch. Gets it on the inner half for strike 3.
Oof. Man.
Down goes Newsom looking. Only the 4th strikeout today by Reagan.
Reagan has just dominated this Coyote lineup today, Devin. Jose Verdugo coming to the dish again. Hasn't really had a productive day himself.
Correct. 0 for 1 with a walk and a flyout. At least he's gone on base once. Trying to do the same here.
Yeah.
And first pitch misses low and away. 3 out of 4 of Reagan's strikeouts standing. Whether that means he's getting help from the umpire or he's just locating really well. Either way, that is a big hack from Verdugo for strike 1. Reagan might go full, although there has been a pitcher warming up behind the palm trees over there in the bullpen. Ground ball right side. Madler coming in on it. Handles it. Throws it over to Nist in time for out number 2.
Easy 4-3 there.
Especially the innings become as easy as they has been
Yeah,
for Reagan. He can keep rolling. I'm not sure what the pitch count is.
I wouldn't even take him out at this point because he's rolling so much. He's not really putting a lot of wear and tear on his arm.
Well, he's at 84, so he's getting up there. But I can imagine him at least getting out of this one.
Yeah.
Now he's going to have to face Jay Martz for his third attempt. Martz got on due to a fielder's choice and then popped out. First time up, ground ball left side. Hard shot over to Mannins. Mannins across the diamond. And there you go. 3 up, 3 down for the third time in a row. Coyotes still trailing by 5. Top 8, leading us off, number 35, Daniel Nist. If you couldn't tell by the height this gentleman has. Walking around 6'5" over there at first base, now with the bat in his hand. Fouling the first one off from the new pitcher for your Coyotes. Taking over for Hallett is number 33, David Kuzma. Hallett's day is done, and the third pitcher to get on the hill will be Kuzma, trying to get a couple outs, trying to get the bats back in the Coyotes' hand, but there's a shot down in through the hole out of a diving Martz into left field for a base hit.
Coyotes want a quick inning here to try to get the bats back in their hands. And another leadoff man on once again for Western Nevada. Common theme throughout the day. That's what, 5 out of 7 innings they've had the leadoff man on?
Well, 6 out of 8 now.
Oh, excuse me, 6 out of 8, yeah.
Either way, 2 of them have not. That's going to bring up number 13, Casey Cornwell. Showing bunt, pulls it back, called ball. Is that Milner behind the dish?
It is Cody Milner behind the dish.
You got Milner behind the dish now. Taking over for Newson. Showing bunt again. Miller not going to knock it down. No, picked up. Across the diamond. Yes, excellent play from Wiggins, coming in hard from the third base side. And
nice
look at Milner covering third now.
Yeah,
nice. Good heads-up play.
Exactly. Nice play by Westmoreland as well to stretch out for that baseball. 1 down here in the inning with a runner in scoring position.
Situational play. Sack bunt recorded.
And bring up David Modler now.
Modler for his 5th attempt. 1 for 2 on the day with a single RBI, ground out, walk, got on due to an error. A bunch of different stats for Modler. Kuzma getting set, checking out Nist at second. Goes inside him, and Milner grabs out one. Don't get a lot of chances to see Milner, third catcher in the lineup.
Yeah.
But prime opportunity here to help create a name for himself and see if him and Kuzma can work together, get the bats back in the Coyotes' hands as quickly as possible. 2-0 count against Modler. Kuzma sets at the belt and delivers. Hits the zone for strike one. Trying to battle back. Looking to even up the count with this next pitch. Kuz gets set. Milner sets out. Gets it high and out and fouled out. Caught by the...
Who was that caught by?
Caught by the Wildcat bullpen catcher. Now the count is 2-2 for Kuzma. Sets and delivers. Another one fouled out on the left side. Coyotes only have 4 strikeouts this game. They got 2 in the first, 1 in the third, and then 1 to close out the 7th. Strikeouts few and far between. Not used to what we've seen so far. Kuzma shakes off the first sign, likes the second one, and delivers. High, bringing the count full. Full count with Mannins on deck. Kuzma getting set at the belt, checking Nist at second twice, and delivers. Another one taken to the left field. It's going to land in foul territory unless, yes, he can get there. Perns covering
Nice,
left, gets it in foul territory while sliding. Well, Kuzma will take that out gladly as he welcomes Mannins to the dish.
See what Mannins can do here with that runner still on second base.
Mannins 0 for 3 on the day.
A lefty-righty matchup here, though. See if it plays in his favor or not.
Kuzma getting set and delivers. Foul ball left side. Mannins waiting patiently for Kuzma. Nist still hanging out on second. That one's in the dirt. Miller able to knock it down. Maybe throw down to third. No, not in time. Count now even 1-1 with the 6th run for the Wildcats 90 feet away. Kuzma maybe shaking off the dust on that one. Credit that as a wild pitch rather than a pass ball. One count. Kuzma delivers. Ground ball right side to Johnson.
Easy.
Johnson to Westmoreland for out number 3.
There you go.
Coyotes continue to trail 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Jared Perns will lead us off, as he has 2 times prior to this, and takes one into right field. It's a really good shot, giving Yagi something to think about and chase after for out number 1. Well, 1 pitch, 1 down for Reagan in his 8th inning of play. F9 in the books as we go back to the top of the order for Dylan Johnson, who is 0 for 3, as are
a lot of the
several Coyotes.
Yeah, could just say
Still,
that universally. You'd be right, Devin.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far recorded by the Coyotes combined. Johnson, not one of them. There's a shot down the left side, trying to change that, ends up putting it foul.
Got himself a nice piece, but unfortunately nothing doing.
Yeah, Perns got that sacrifice bunt in the 3rd. And Newsom got a 1-out shot, 1-out single. There's a shot right up the middle. 2 hop shot. Modler's going to stick the glove up, go get it, and throw it over to Nist for out number 2. And off balance, Nist keeps the foot on the bag. 2 down now for Jarrell Latham. Latham also 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a ground out. Got to get something going now or never. Although you still have the 9th, but you don't want to try to wait for 5 runs in the 9th.
Yeah, we're only down to your final 4 outs here. You got to start making something happen here. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but baseball's a funny game. You just never know.
Someone's got to create a spark, and it could come at any time, hopefully sooner than later for the Coyotes. 0-1 on the way. Fouled off 0-2.
Just got himself a piece.
Reagan's 0-2. This is outside.
Count now, still at 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
Reagan delivers. Taken in the right field. There's a base hit for Jarrell Latham. There you go. Get on. Rounding first hard.
Some 2-out magic, as we like to say, Devin.
Better late than never. 3rd hit of the game comes here in the bottom of the 8th. Blake Wiggins will step in the box, 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks and a flyout. 1 swing of the bat cuts the deficit to 4 or 3.
Yeah, never know with Blake Wiggins' power, Dev.
Just give him a chance. Don't leave it up in the zone for him.
Exactly.
I said don't leave it in the up top of the zone. Chasing back hard on it. It'll be Lewis. Still going back. Catching it for out number 3. Maybe a little bit of wind would have helped that one out. That'll do it. Coyotes leave 1 on here in the bottom of the 8th. Still trailing by 5. DJ Peters leading off for the Wildcats here on the top of the 9th, looking to extend their lead. Already up by 5 before the bats go back in the hands of the Coyotes in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch from Kuzma hits the zone for strike 1. Last night, Coyotes walked off in the bottom of the 9th in the second game. Here we are today, the second game, down by 5, a lot more to ask.
They
But
can still do it.
still possible.
Very much possible.
Unless Peters gets a shot down the left side, kind of picked it up with March
Woo.
across the diamond in time for out number 1.
Boy, what a throw there, huh?
Excellent play. Thought he almost backhanded it, ended up forehanding it and delivering it in time. Now bringing to the box number 20, Bradley Lewis. Lewis on the day, 1 for 3. Ground out, fly out, walk, and then a single. Came around for one of the 5 runs as well. First pitch from Kuzma, above the zone. Second pitch of the sequence. Taking a deep left shot on the left side.
Will he
That's
have
going
a
to get out of
chance?
play. Unless he can
No.
get there. Oh,
No, he just fell.
yeah. Perns on his high horse trying to get there. Feet ended up falling out from underneath him. And falls for a strike.
He couldn't do anything about that there. Ball was just too far away to handle there.
It always feels good, though, when you're running at it. Like, I think I can get this. I think I get. No, too far.
Ball's down, yeah.
Worth a shot.
Exactly.
1-1 with 1 down. Kuzma delivers.
Oh.
Above the zone.
Count now goes, what? 2 balls and 1 strike. Just had to double check my math there.
Next pitch taken in a deep right center field. Hand battling the sun.
Tough.
And catching it for out
Oof,
number
right
2.
on top of his head there, too. That ball was caught. 2 quick outs. Second half of this game has moved at a very fast pace.
Quite so. We'll welcome back number 24, Brogan Sechrist. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a double, a walk, and a couple ground outs.
Kuzma, couple quick innings right there.
Quite so. First pitch. Hits the zone. Yeah, Kuzma came in the 8th. Only gave up 1 hit. And then retired the next 3. 0-1 gets fouled out. Make it 0-2. And a strike away from heading into the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, Coyotes within slam +1, so asking a lot. It's actually that kind of deficit. You need back-to-back base hits, double after double after double. Ooh, boy,
That one misses below the zone. Couple Coyotes thought it looked good.
Yeah, walking off the field prematurely.
1-2. 2 down. See if Kuzma's got that put-away pitch. He does.
Wow.
Burn him with the 88-mile-an-hour fastball. 3 up, 3 down. Last chance for the Coyotes to extend the game or take over the lead here in the bottom of the 9th.
All right.
Bottom of the 9th. Last real chance for the Coyotes to cut into this 5-run deficit. And Reagan going for the complete game. First pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. You got at the dish right now, number 19, Jordan Hand. Westmoreland on deck. Newsom in the hole. 1-0 count. 1-1 count.
Pitches even at a ball and a strike apiece. And would this be the first shutout for the Coyotes all year, Dev?
You know, I can't
not
think of
score
the
a
last
run?
time they were.
I know, this offense has been so dynamic all year. 1-1 misses. Count now goes to 1 ball. Catches the outside portion. Now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
If anything, if it does go that way, credit to Reagan. 9 full innings if it goes that far.
Major league performance.
1-2, ground ball right side over to Modler, jumping up and snagging that one. The Nist
Wow.
for out number 1.
What a
play.
recovery. Terrific recovery by Modler at second base. Played a great second base all games. Had to handle some tough hops over that part of the infield. Giving us some trouble. You can see him trying to smoothen out the dirt in front of him. It's just been awkward hops over there, but he's handling it.
Handled indeed several. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 putouts via the ground out to Modler. First pitch at Westmoreland goes low and in for ball 1. Got quite the second baseman in Modler over there.
Yeah.
1-0. Ground ball left side. Getting into the glove of Mannix. Mannix across the Nist for out number 2.
Nice play.
And with that, Reagan 1 out away from shutting out these Coyotes who run ruled them not even 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I know. Western Nevada team's still sneaky dangerous here, and especially come postseason time, you always got to watch out for them.
And you know they'll love to sneak 1 win out of this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Still have 4 games to be played in Carson City as well, so a lot left to be decided with the series, even though the Coyotes have a 3-game edge.
Not the last time we'll see Reagan, I'm sure.
Don't forget, everybody, last year's trip up to Carson City resulted in a 4-game sweep of Western Nevada. My favorite time ever on the road with one team.
Foul ball over the net. Raise count to 1-1.
I gotta say, yeah, that last year and then clinching the division title against Southern Idaho was right up there, on par with sweeping Western Nevada. Was probably 1 and 2 best moments.
Milner, ground ball left side. He's got to try to beat this one out from Cornwall.
Ooh.
Does not. Nist collects it, and that's it. A complete game for Jordan Reagan, only allowing 3 hits the entire game, and his team wins this 5-0. Excellent outing from the pitcher. Excellent show from the rest of the Wildcats, but the Coyotes take the weekend series 3-1. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. But for this game, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Wildcats, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for your Coyotes. Like I said, 3-1. The weekend series goes 3-1 in favor of CSN. They'll have another 4-game series in a couple weeks in Carson. But for now, Coyotes dropped the final one of the series 5-0. For Carmen, I'm Devin. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Check out everything you need to know about your Coyotes at csncoyotes.com, and we will catch you later.